So for few days, okay, we'll use a whiteboard and later we'll come back to digital board. Okay, so there are some technical issues, so we can continue on the whiteboard. Right. So the audio video clear? Not audible? Somebody is saying not audible. Is audio video clear? Audio? Hello? Also, is audio video clear? Just give the comment. Okay. Nice. So next in the continuation, we'll move on to array of pointers. Array of pointers. Clear? Audio video clear. Okay. So audio video clear? Right. Okay. So fine. So let's move on to the next. Keep the heading array of pointers. Okay, right. So fine. Right. So just like okay, we are having array of integers. Okay, you know what is the meaning of array of integers? Just like we are having array of integers, we can have similarly we can also have what array of pointers. Okay, so just note down one statement. Just note down. Just like we have array of integers. Just like we have array of integers. Similarly, we can also have array of pointers. Repeat kar raha hu. Just like we have array of integers. We can also have similarly we can also have array of pointers. Okay, so what is the meaning of array of integers? Array of integers, you know, integer a of 5. Okay, if I declare like this, tell me, integer a of 5, if I declare that, so what is the meaning of that? Everybody knows this. Okay, a is the array of 5 elements. A is array of 5 elements where every element is what? Integer. So that is the meaning of this. So how the diagram will look like? So let's say you are having okay, array of 5 elements where every element is what? Integer. Okay, so this everybody knows. Last class only we studied. So what is the meaning of this array of pointers? Okay, listen carefully. Example I am giving. So you need to copy this one. Okay, इसको copy करे तो भी चलेगा, नहीं करे तो भी चलेगा. ये तो पता है तुमको already. You know this already, so no need to copy. If you want, you can copy. So that's fine. Next, how array of pointers will be declared? Okay, look at here. So next, okay, now look at here. Now let's say you are going to declare array of pointers like this. Okay, star a of 5. Okay, let's say int star a of 5. This is how you declare array of okay, pointers. Now remember, when you declare like this, how to read this? Okay, क्या बोलना चाहिए? What you are going to read this? Okay, so understand here. So how you are going to read this? Okay, now it is okay. Voice is okay. Now थोड़ा दूर रख दिए इसको. Okay, voice okay, right. So now understand here. So how you are going to read this? Pronunciation. What do you read this? Okay, you start from left to right. Just listen here. You start from left to right. Wherever there is the operand, just stop there. Okay, what you are going to read this? How you are going to read this? बोलना क्या है? That is clearly given by the Dennis Ritchie. Okay, the C language already framed the proper rules. Okay, according to the rules we have to follow. So you don't need to apply your own mind. Okay, just follow the rules. Okay, now he said, okay, you start from left to right. Wherever you are having operand, stop there. Why? Because operand is having what? High precedence compared to what? Operator. Right? Right, whenever you are having operand, so stop there. Is that clear? Because operand is having high precedence compared to operator. So first you have to say, okay, you start from left to right. Wherever you are having operand, stop there. A. So क्या बोलना चाहिए? बोलना क्या है? First you have to say A. First you have to say A. Now, okay, for A, this is a square bracket. This is a star. Okay, adjacent people are fighting. Like A is mine. Okay, like this saying A is mine, this saying A is mine. So it is clearly given. I told you to download operator precedence table from the Google. Okay, everyone is requested to download operator precedence table from the Google and take the printout and keep it in your room. Okay, right? Room में रख लो. Okay, दीवार पे चिपका दो सब लोग. Just post it on your wall. Okay, right? Okay, understand here. So first, okay, int star AF5. So you start from left to right, wherever you are having operands up there. Okay, for A, the adjacent people are fighting. Okay, star and square bracket. So which is having a star and square bracket? Which is having high precedence? Remember, square bracket is having high precedence. Okay, square bracket is having high precedence. So what you have to say? A is a array. First you have to say A is array. So you should not say that A is a pointer. You should not say like that. A is a pointer नहीं बोलना है. क्या बोलना है? A is a array because square bracket is having high precedence. So A is a array. A is an array of 5 elements. A is array of 5 elements where every element is what? Every element is a int star. Every element is what? Integer pointer. Every element is an int star. It means every element is integer pointer. Is that clear? You can also say A is an array of pointers of type integer where we can store addresses of what? Integer, 5 integers. Okay, now look at how the diagram will look like. So let's say you are having array. So that is the array you are having. So you are having an array is having 5 elements. Array is having 5 elements where every element is an integer pointer. Okay, it is pointing to some integer, pointing to some integer, pointing to some integer, pointing to some integer. So this is the diagram. Okay, so just copy this. Okay, what you are going to read? Okay, in the 2 different ways you can read. Okay, so I am writing here. So क्या read करना है? क्या बोलोगे? What do you say it? Okay, A is an array of. Okay, 2 ways you can say. Both are same only. Meaning is logical. Meaning is same only. Okay, you can say A is an array of array. A is an array of pointers. A is an array of pointers of type integer where we can store addresses of 5 integers. That is one way. And the second way is what? A is array of 5 elements. Simple. A is array of 5 elements where every element is what? Int star. It means every element is integer pointer. Integer pointer. So whatever you say, logical meaning is same only. Okay. So note down. Take this example. Copy this. Take this example and copy this. Okay. Note down. A is an array of pointers of type integer where we can store addresses of 5 integers. Okay, so this is one way. Okay, in the simple way you want to say, simple way, A is an array. A is an array of 5 elements. A is array of 5 elements where every element is what? Integer pointer. So copy this. Where every element is integer pointer. Copy that. Yeah, Shubhi Goel, this is the only thing. Copy that. Okay, A is an array of pointers of type integer. So where we can store addresses of what? 5 integers. So this is the diagram. Or you can also say what in a simple manner, A is an array of 5 elements where every element is what? Integer pointer. So logical meaning of okay, both of them is what? Same only. Okay, right. See, once you have copied, so just keep sending a message. Once you copied, so keep sending a message. Right. So next, so take this example and you need to draw the diagram. You need to draw the diagram. So just copy this. So just copy this example, copy this example, first example, first copy this example, draw the diagram, how you are going to, okay, draw the diagram. So addresses, I want everything proper diagram, okay, A, B, C, D, okay, you write that individual variables. So this is array of pointers. What, what is the size of each and every element? So draw the diagram properly. So draw the diagram properly. So take this first example. I want very clearly. So A, B, C, D. Okay. Individual variables. Int star P of 4. So what is the meaning of this? Okay. So what is the size of every element? And कौन किसको point कर रहा है? Who is pointing to which element? Which is pointing to which element? So everything. So write them in a very proper manner. So after making the diagram of this, okay, you take the next example also. First you copy this and just draw the diagram. First copy the first example and draw the diagram. Later you can copy the second example. I want very clear diagram. कौन किसको पॉइंट कर रहा है और कैसे होगा? What is the size of every element? First copy the first example. Draw the diagram. Meaningfully you write. Okay, if you are having a doubt, write in the white paper. Write in the white paper. Having doubt, rough paper में लिखो. If you are having any doubt, or you can draw in rough paper, or maybe you can draw with the pencil. Meaningfully you draw the diagram. What is the size of each and every element and how it is pointing? Right. Okay. So I'm just drawing this. So first example only. First example we'll discuss and later you can draw the second one. Okay. Now integer A, B, C, D. Okay, look at here. So these are just individual variables. Okay, individual variables. A, B, C, D. So just listen here. They are just individual variables. Okay. So it's a 10, 20, 30 and 40. So here they are just individual variables, integer variables, individual variables. So addresses will be addresses में कोई relation नहीं है. There is no relation between the addresses. हो गया सबका? right? हो गया? Okay. There is no relationship between the addresses. Okay, they are just a random addresses, 100, 200, 300, 400. They are just a random addresses, random addresses. Okay, listen carefully. And next, what is the meaning of this? क्या पढ़ोगे? What you are going to read this? P is a array of pointers of type integer, where we can show addresses of what? Okay, 4 integers. Okay, so P is a array first. So just listen carefully when I am explaining, because next you are going to solve the very big question. Okay, listen carefully when I am explaining. Next you will solve the very big question. Okay, so what is P? P is a array of pointers. So when you say you take the address, okay, maybe next addresses is a 500. Okay, now tell me, because it is a array here, P is a array. Declaration देखो, P is a array of pointers of type integer, where you can show addresses of 4 integers. Okay, right, 4 है. And next, what is the every element size here? Size of every element will be what? Many students are written 502, 504, 506. Okay, remember I told you very clearly, pointer variable in our class. In our class, we are assuming that pointer variable takes how many bytes? 4 bytes. I told this in the pointers. I told this in the pointers. Okay, right. So D is a 4. Okay, right. Okay, printing mistake, whatever it is, just a variable name, variable data. Next, understand here. So P is a array. Array means what? It is going to have continuous, and every element will take what? 4 bytes. Okay, I told you very clearly. It's a 504, 508, and 512. Okay, why 4 bytes? Okay, I told clearly, pointer means 4 bytes. Whether it is an integer pointer, 4 bytes. There is a character pointer. Instead of this integer, even if you are having character here, okay, how many bytes it will take? 4 bytes only. I told you clearly, pointer variable means, okay, it will take 4 bytes, irrespective of its data type. Pointer variable takes 4 bytes of memory, irrespective of its data type. I told that. Okay, right. So understand here. Next, 500, 504, 508, and all this. Now tell me. Okay, this is P of 0, P of 1, 2, 3. P of 0 में क्या store कर रहे हैं? Address of A. Address of A is how much here? 100. And next, address of C. Address of C is how much here? 300. Address of D is how much here? Okay, 400. Okay, next address of B is how much here? Okay, 200. So, okay, so this is pointing to this, and this is pointing to this, and this is pointing to this. Okay, this is pointing to this. Okay, and next, now integer double star PTR equal to P. Now just tell me first, what is this called as? This statement is declaration or initialization or both? Just tell me, declaration or initialization or both? Okay, just understanding, because you should have a complete clarity. Everything should have a clarity. So this is declaration or initialization both. This is declaration and initialization both. Okay, if I want to separate them, अगर separate करना है तो कैसे लिखोगे? Int double star PTR and PTR equal to what? P. Is that clear? So this is how you are going to write. This is how you are going to write. Okay, so in case if you want to separate them, okay, declaration and assignment separate करना है तो you write like this. Okay, copy कर लो, copy everything carefully. And the next, now understand here. Next, okay, what is this? PTR, double star PTR. So we are writing double pointer, pointer to pointer. Okay, इसमें क्या store किया? P. Now tell me, if I say P, what is the meaning of P? P is a array. Array means what? Base address. P means what? P is array. Array means base address. So what you are storing here? 500. So when you are storing the 500 here, okay, it is pointing to what? This one. It is pointing to this one. Is that clear? So this is the diagram. This is the diagram. Okay, remember P is the array here. Array means okay, base address. It is also pointing to this. So you copy this very clearly. And the next, okay, when you say PTR, this is also having some address. Okay, 600. Yes, Gaurav Kumar. Yes, that is how much memory pointer will take. It is clearly decided by what? How much memory pointer will take, that is clearly decided by the operating system. Okay, we are assuming in our class, we are assuming it is taking 4 bytes. Okay, maybe in your computer it may take 8 bytes. In some other computer it may take 16 bytes. I told very clearly. Okay, right. Okay, fine. Next, now tell me, I am just asking a small point. Okay, here, okay, int star p of 4 is there. Listen carefully. Okay, कितने लोग diagram सही किया? I don't know. Okay, if anybody done mistake in the diagram, just copy carefully. Now listen to me, my statements very clearly. Remember, listen each and every point. I am teaching in a very basic manner. Okay, because pointers is very easy if you understand the basics only. Is that clear? It is not very tough. Very easy. Very easy. Is that clear? Right? Pointers is very easy. So many students and many teachers, many textbooks where they are very complicated, but it's very easy. Okay, listen to me carefully. Now, understand here. So you are having this array of pointers. Okay, that is fine. Okay, if I remove this star here, okay, यहाँ पे स्टार है. अगर इसको मैं स्टार को हटा देता हूं तो विल इट वर्क? ये स्टार को मैं हटा देता हूं तो विल इट वर्क? क्या प्रॉब्लम होगा? If I remove this star here, क्या प्रॉब्लम होगा? What is the meaning of this? Siddharth Soni, you are attended last class? Okay. Right. So if I remove this star, obviously it will give error. So why it will give error? Because what you saying here? Okay, int p of 4. It means you declared p is an array of 4 integers. So you declared, the declaration is what? You are saying the compiler. That p is an array of 4 elements where every element is an integer. But what you are storing? You are storing address. You promise the compiler that you are going to store integers, but you are storing what? Address. So it will give you error. So obviously it must be declared as what? Okay, star. When storing the addresses, it must be declared as a star, single star. Now, if I declare it as a, okay, yahan pe, okay, look at here, int double star ptr equal to p. Now tell me p, okay, what is the p? If I say, okay, now tell me important point. If I say printf p in this example, printf p, how much it will print? In this example, if I say printf p, how much it will print? This is also yesterday class. First of all, tell me what is p? P is a array or variable. P is a array or variable. P is a array. Array means what? Base address. Array name without subscript will always contain base address. Base address of the 0th element. You clearly know one dimensional array diagram we have seen. 1D array diagram we have seen. Array name without subscript always contains base address of the 0th element only. Base address of the 0th element. Siddharth Soni, I told in the yesterday class, your doubt is a meaningless doubt you are asking. Is that clear? I told already in the last class. Okay, so if I say printf p, what will print? Okay, 500. Okay, right. So now tell me, if I remove here, okay, int double star ptr equal to p, so that is fine. So p means that is 500, we are storing there. If I remove this one star here, what happens? If I remove this one star here, what happens? Why it is declared as a double pointer? If I say somebody giving printf p means somebody giving a 500 also. Sorry, 100. Printf p means somebody gave 100 also. 100 also they are giving. Why you are confusing? Array name without subscript will always give the base address. Right, very good. So you have a clarity, right? Understand here. If I remove one star here, okay, look at here. What happens? If I remove this star, one star, what is the meaning of this one? Pado isko pado first. In the star ptr, pado. What do you read this? Ptr is a pointer variable of type integer. Okay, what do you read this? Tell me. Ptr is a pointer variable. Ptr is a pointer variable of type integer where we can store address of what? Any integer. So you are promising the compiler that okay, ptr is a pointer variable. ठीक है? ptr is a pointer variable. ठीक है? So it means it will take address. ठीक है? Okay, it will take address. Okay, fine. Address of what? Integer. You are saying, you are declaring the compiler that okay, ptr is a pointer variable and I am going to store address of what? Integer. But remember what you are storing? You are storing address, okay, which is already a what? Pointer. which is already a pointer. It is not address of integer, it is already a address of what? A pointer. Okay, see what is the declaration of P? P is declared as a single star. So this must be what? A double star only. This must be double star only. Is that clear for everyone? Right? Okay, right. Because P inside that it is address. Inside the P what you are having? Address. Okay, you are storing address only. Is that clear? Right. So it must be declared as what? Double star. See the declaration of P. P का declaration क्या है? Star है. जब okay इसका star है तो इसका obviously double star होना चाहिए. Is that clear? So that's just a common sense. Right. Understand here. Okay. Now think and tell me. Now think and tell me. Listen carefully. Diagram is in front of you. Printf P, that is 500. Now tell me, if I say printf PTR, how much it will print? Okay, with respect to this diagram only, printf PTR. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Okay, very good reasons coming. Right. Very good. So it means you are following that. Okay. Now tell me, if I say printf PTR, what it will print? Okay. You see what is PTR first. If anybody is having doubt, anybody is having doubt, just see what is PTR. What is PTR? Array or variable. See the declaration, array or variable. It is just a variable. It is not array. Array का symbol नहीं है ना. Array means a square bracket on side. It is not an array. So PTR is a variable. Variable means what? Inside value. So PTR means it will print what? 500. So now tell me, interesting answer. Printf P plus 1. Tell me, printf P plus 1. It will print how much? Printf PTR. PTR is a variable name. Variable name means inside value. Okay, that is a 500. So printf P plus 1. So P is pointing to what? 0th element. Okay, 0th element. Listen, P is a pointer. Okay, P is pointing to what? Okay, this one. So printf P plus 1. Same thing, whenever you increment a pointer, I told very clearly, whenever you increment a pointer, it will increment with respect to size of the element to which it is pointing. वो जिसको point कर रहा है उसी size से increment होगा. Okay, ये point कर रहा है, इसको point कर रहा है, ये इसको point कर रहा है, इसको point करे तो इसका size कितना है बताओ? इसका size 4 bytes है, 4 bytes है, तो that becomes 504. Is that clear? Right. And now tell me next important point. If I say printf PTR plus 1, if I say printf PTR plus 1, what will print? Printf PTR plus 1. Okay. Now look at here. So PTR is a pointer. It is pointing to what? This one. What is the size of this element? What is the size of this element? 4 bytes only, right? So that becomes 504. 504. Okay, PTR is a pointer. Whenever you say increment a pointer, it will increment with respect to size of the element to which it is pointing to. वो जिसको point कर रहा है उसी size से increment होगा. It is pointing to this one. What the size of this element? 4 bytes. So 504. Very clearly. Yes or no? Now tell me. Okay, if I print printf next PTR minus P, how much it will print? If I say PTR minus P, tell me first of all, it is allowed or not allowed? If I print, how much it will print? According to this diagram. Why error? Why somebody is saying 604? PTR is a variable. Variable means inside value. PTR किसको point कर रहा है? 500 को point कर रहा है. उसका size कितना है? अनिकेत, why it is error? What is that you are saying? Last class में ही बताया. This is your last class only. This is your last class. Whatever I am teaching, this is your last class only. So if I say printf ptr minus p, okay, now we said clearly subtraction between the two pointers is allowed or not allowed. Subtraction between two pointers, okay, subtraction between two pointers, allowed or not allowed? Allowed. So remember, it is allowed when both are pointing to same array. And ptr is pointing to same array. Right? If both are pointed to same array, then it is allowed. Is that clear? Right? Yes or no? Right? So many comments coming. Okay, Aryan Bansal, then yeah, Aryan Bumpal, yes sir. Aryan Bumpal, yes sir. Okay, don't worry about all that. Just concentrate what I am teaching. Concentrate on what I am teaching. Everything you will understand. Please concentrate what I am teaching. Okay, Madhav is saying not allowed because both are not pointed to same array. Why they are not pointed to same array? PTR is pointing to what? This one only. PTR is pointing to this array and P is also pointing to this array. इतना अच्छा लिखा है arrow mark. Both are pointed to same array. If I say PTR minus P, PTR minus P, okay, PTR is what? 500. Okay, P is also what? 500. आपके सामने तो है, आपके सामने. PTR is also 500, P also 500. So it means what? Both are pointing to same array. So if I say PTR minus, okay, sorry, 500 minus 500. So that is 0. And remember, you need to divide with the size of the element. What is the size of the element here? 4. So 0 divided by 4. That is 0 only. So it will print 0. Aditya Ravata, why you are confusing? This is the last class only. This is the last class only. Whatever I am teaching, this is in the last class only. Okay, right. So just copy this, copy all this, copy all this carefully. And next, you copy the diagram for the second example. Second example, you copy the proper diagram. Why you are confusing? I don't understand. This one is just like a last example only, right? Meaningfully you study, meaningfully you understand. So copy all this, and next you copy the second example. Copy second example and draw the diagram. Second example. Take the second example carefully and draw the diagram here. Poonam Rai, okay, PTR plus 1 is saying 0.16. Why PTR is okay, is pointing to only this element. PTR is pointing to this element. Okay, PTR में क्या store किया अपन? P store किया. What is P? P is a 500. P is a 500. P is pointing to only this one. Array name without subscript will point to only 0th element. It is pointing to 0th element. Element को ही point कर रहे हैं. Don't confuse. या फर्स्ट वन कॉपी करो अच्छे से. फर्स्ट वन जो एग्जाम पूरा दिया. The 0 is considered as a false. Okay, you are printing. 0 mean it will print on the screen. Percentage is a print कर रहा है. It will not give error. Error नहीं आएगा. It will print 0. Yes, sir. Bhanu Pratap, yes, your chart is visible. Copy the second example and draw the diagram. Meaningfully, you draw the diagram. Very clear, very proper, meaningful diagram. Copy the second diagram, second example copy करके diagram draw करो. Second example draw in a very meaningful manner. What is the size of every element and how it is pointing, who is pointing to which element. Okay, addresses are contiguous or non-contiguous. So meaningfully you draw the diagram. Yeah, Snehashish, it is there is no option to show your diagram, I think. Actually, some students are showing the diagram also. I don't know how they are showing. I think in some app it is available, I think. Some students are showing diagram also. Okay. So second example, so I am drawing the diagram. Copy the diagram. Okay. In iOS it is supporting. Okay. In Pislandra, not audible. Kavita Yadav, audio is clear. There is no problem. Yeah. So very good. Tushar, very good, beta. Right. डायग्राम मैच हुआ सबका. Okay. So now think and tell me. Okay, here. Okay, PTR is a double star. Okay, right. PTR is pointed to P. P means okay 200. Fine. So understand here. So why this is having a continuous addresses 100, 102, 104, 106, 108. Why this having continuous addresses? Because A is a array. Because A is a array. Okay, right. Fine. So A is array. Right. Next. Now second one. Why every element is having 2 bytes here? Why every element is having 2 bytes? Because A is a integer, array of integers. Okay, because integer will take 2 bytes. So you're writing 2 bytes. Now second example. Okay, why it is also having contiguous? Because same P is also a array. P is also a array. And next, why this is having 4 bytes? Why every element is having 4 bytes? We are assuming pointer will take 4 bytes. So pointer will take 4 bytes. Now think and tell me, very quickly tell me. So think carefully and tell me. Now think carefully and tell me. Okay, speed up. So if I say printf a, printf a क्या प्रिंट होगा? ये तो कल का क्लास है, कोई गलत बोले तो अच्छा नहीं रहेगा. ये तो कल का क्लास ही है, गलत बोले तो अच्छा नहीं रहेगा. हाँ, टेल मी, जस्ट स्पीड अप. printf a क्या प्रिंट होगा? What is a? First of all tell me what is a. If I am asking what is a, तुमको क्या बोलना है? You have to say a is a array or variable. You have to say me clearly what is a. When I say I'm asking what is a, so you have to say a is a array or variable. Tell me a is array or variable? Array. Array means what? Base address. So it will print what? 100. Now tell me printf p. Printf p. What will print? What is p? P is also array or variable? Array. Array means what? Base address. Base address of the 0th element. So that is 200. Right. Next. Now tell me, very clearly tell me. Printf ptr. Printf ptr. Right. Very good. So ptr is what? Array or variable? ptr is array or variable? Variable. Variable means inside value. Variable means inside value. What is that? 200. So don't confuse. Okay, because ptr is not an array. ptr is a variable. Variable means okay, inside value. Array means base address. Only 2 points. Note down very clearly in the notes. Note down very clearly in the notes. Array means base address. Array name without subscript. Okay, base address. Okay, variable means inside value. Okay, simple. Very clear, very clear. So very good. Now tell me, if I say printf a plus 1. A plus 1. Printf a plus 1. If I say a plus 1. Now tell me allowed or not allowed? Allowed, simple. Okay, we are not changing the address. Okay, just okay, a plus 1 print kar raha hu. I am just printing a plus 1. Printf a plus 1. How much? 102. That is also, this is also yesterday class only. Whatever I am saying, that is yesterday class only. Printf p plus 1. Printf p plus 1. Tell me, what will print? P plus 1. So p is pointing to this one, 0th element. Okay, if I say p plus 1, it will jump according to element size. Okay, it is pointing to this. What is element size here? 4 bytes. So it will jump according to 4 bytes. So that is 204. 204. Next. Now tell me interesting. Printf ptr plus 1. Right, very good. So printf ptr plus 1. Ptr is a variable. Variable means inside value. Ptr is a 200. Ptr is pointing to this one. Ptr is a pointer. It is pointer variable is pointing to this element. Okay, what is the size of this element here? Okay, 4 bytes. If I say plus 1, it will increment 4 bytes. So 204. Very good, very good. So now interesting thing coming here. So printf star p. Tell me what it will print. Star p. Don't confuse. Don't confuse. Everything is a crystal clear. Everything is a crystal clear. If you are confusing, that is your problem. Everything is very crystal clear. Printf star p. Okay. Tell me what will print. Right. So very good. So printf star p. So p means I have clearly given here. P means what? 200. P means 200. Star p. Value at the location 200. Value at the location 200 is how much? Okay, that is 100. Now see, next interesting thing coming. Interesting thing. Star p minus a. If I do this, allowed or not allowed? Very good, very good. Aditi, very good. Ruby Goel, okay, why you are confusing? P means I told very clearly. Okay, P means what? It is clearly showing 200. Star P, value at the location 200. How much is that? 100. So why you are confusing? Star P minus A, it is allowed or not allowed? First point. And what it will print? Basics must be clear. Pradum Marva, you are confusing. Why you are confusing? I don't know. I clearly showing in a very proper, meaningful manner. But star P value at the location P, value at the location P, how much it will print? 100. 100 minus A. A means what? 100. Now look at here. Star P means what? 100. Star P means 100. A means what? 100. Okay, it means, look at star P means what? 100. Look at here, it is pointing to this one only. Okay, look at here, this one. And A, this is also pointing to this one only. Look at here, star P means 100 we said. Okay, it is pointing to what? This array. And next, okay, same, this are same array. And next, okay, A means what? This is also same array. Both are, okay, both the arrows are going to the same array, right? Both are pointing to the same array. When both are pointing to same array, okay, then subtraction between the 2 pointers allowed? Yes, allowed. Okay, if it is allowed, so 100 minus 100. Okay, 100 minus 100. How much is that? So that is, okay, this one is what? 0. So 0 divided by 4 hoga. So that will be what? 0 divided by 2, because size of the element is what? 2 bytes here. Here size of element is 2 bytes. Okay, it is pointing to this one. What is the size of this element? 2 bytes. Size of this element 2 bytes. So 0 divided by 2. So that is a 0. That is 0. Is this clear for everyone? Very good. Excellent. Okay, excellent. So now you are ready to solve the question. So I gave all the basics required to solve the problem. So just मैं इसे मिटा दे रहा हूँ. Copy all of them carefully. Copy all of them carefully. And you are ready to solve the question. Okay. So the first question on the screen. Carefully copy the question and try to solve. All the basics I explained. Then only I am giving the question. तो थोड़ा आपको सोचने का रहता है, थोड़ा सोचने का रहता है. Integer a of 5. Okay. Copy the question very carefully. All the basics I clearly explained everything. थोड़ा सोचने का रहता है आपको. Just you just need to So copy this question, and what is the output printed? All of them. So every printf, almost you are having how many printfs here? Total 4 printfs. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 printf hai. In every printf, again you are having how many things you are printing? Okay, 3 things. PTR minus P, star PTR minus A, double star PTR. Okay, same thing. Okay, you're saying star PTR plus plus. Okay, you are having star plus plus PTR. Okay, plus plus star PTR. Okay, they are the unary operators associativity right to left. Okay, I think everything I clearly gave. Okay, so first question on the screen for you. So think carefully and solve. Okay, I'll give exactly 5-10 minutes time. Then I will explain. Adrija, if P of 0 means you are thinking 10, so then what is A of 0? Why you are confusing so much, Adrija? Okay, P का अंदर क्या है? P means क्या print हो रहा था? P means it was printing what? 200. P means it was printing 200. You apply star. That's it. So think carefully and solve the problem. Everything I explained. Now the time is 7:08. So I think it will definitely take 10 minutes time. So you can take 5 to 10 minutes. Make the proper diagram. Make the proper diagram and try to solve. Yeah, Adrija, star P means 100 only. P means what? P means what it will print? P means it is printing 200, right? Adrija, why you are confusing? P मतलब क्या print हो रहा है? 200. Adrija, now you are saying it's okay. Now you understood. I'm telling the same thing from yesterday. That is the reason. You must revise the notes very clearly. Total 4 printfs are there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So many people, fourth printf somebody is not giving. right? So some people are giving right answer, some people are giving wrong answer, right? Okay, that's good, right? So I'm just going to draw the diagram, so just check it out. So first diagram match हुआ सबका, just check कर लो, right? Okay, so I write this side. Okay, so just check it out. So everyone's diagram is matching or what? How it is? So A means and into this. Okay, I think now. So diagram तो match हुआ सबका. Everyone's diagram is clear. So diagram तो match हुआ सबका. Just check it out. Okay. Now understand here next. Okay, what happens if I say PTR plus plus? Listen carefully. I think diagram तो match हुआ सबका, right? Okay. So I think all the basics are clear. Now I'm explaining this. Okay, just check it out. What was your answer and what is my answer? Right. Okay, just check it out. Very good. So fine. So first, okay, first statement here, PTR plus plus. So PTR is pointing to 200. PTR is a pointer. If I say PTR plus plus, what is this one here? PTR plus plus. Okay, it will change to what? 204. 204. So this pointer is no more. Now it is pointing to this one. Okay. Okay, this pointer is no more, and okay, it is pointing to what? 204. Okay, so very good. And next, now the first printf I am explaining. First printf, ptr minus p. Now tell me, ptr is a variable. Variable means inside value, that is 204. So I am writing here the first printf 204 minus p. So p means what? 200. So this value is how much here? Okay, this value is how much here? Okay, 4 divided by 4 karna hai, so that will print 1. So that will print 1. So 204 minus 200. Okay, right? Because p means 200, right? So it will print what? Okay, so 204 minus okay 200. So this actually what? 4. So 4. So 4 divided by size of the element. What is the size of the element? 4 bytes. So that is the reason I am dividing with the 4. So this is the first printf you get. And second one, star ptr minus a. Star ptr. So ptr means 204. Ptr is a variable. Variable means inside value 204. Okay, star ptr batao. PTR means 204. Star PTR value at the location 204. How much is that? Value at the location 204. How much is that? 102. So 102 minus A. A means what? 100. So that is 2. Okay, look at here. So 102 minus 100. How much is that? 2. Okay. But remember, you need to divide with the size of the element. So that is how much here? Okay, 2. So there the size of the element is what? Okay, 2. Okay, look at here. Because 102, it is pointing to this one. Look at here. What is pointing to this one? 100, it is pointing to this one. Okay, right? A means pointing to this one. What is the size of every element here? 2 bytes only, right? Okay, here the size of element 2 bytes. I am dividing with the 2. And here it was pointing to this one and this one. Look at here. Here the size of the element what? 4 bytes. So we divide with the 4. Is that clear? Simple. Right. Next. Now the last one, double star PTR. Okay, now tell me what is PTR? What is PTR? PTR means 204. PTR means 204. एक स्टार अप्लाई करो, वैल्यू एट द लोकेशन 204, 102. और एक स्टार अप्लाई करो, वैल्यू एट द लोकेशन 102. How much is that? Okay, 20 is earlier, right? So that is the third printf. Is that here? Double star PTR. Okay, understand here. Okay, I'm repeating. PTR means now 204. If I apply one star, value at the location 204, that is 102. 102. And one more star, value at the location 102, that is 20. So I think that is clear for everyone. Right. And next, this one, every student, many students will have a confusion in this. Now tell me, star PTR plus plus. Listen carefully, listen when I am explaining. Okay, because if you ask once again, it is very difficult to, okay, repeat once again. Star PTR plus plus. Okay, this is, remember, post increment. Post increment is always post increment. The meaning is saying post increment means in that particular line you should not increment. PTR plus plus. PTR plus plus means PTR को बाद में increment करना. Now both are unary operators. Unary operator associative is right to left. Right to left means somebody thinking PTR को पहले increment करो बाद में star करो. No 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 no. PTR will be incremented in the next line. Okay, ये line में PTR increment नहीं होगा. The same thing whatever is there in the post increment. Okay, now remember, if I assign this to anyone, अगर ये पूरा value, if this entire value, if I assign it to anyone, if I assign this entire value to anyone, so what is the value you assign? Now tell me, if I assign this entire value to anyone, okay, simply assign star PTR, that's it. Okay, PTR means 204, star PTR 102. Okay, look at here, if I assign this entire value to anyone, you assign 102. Please understand, if I assign this entire value to anyone, okay, right, you are not assigning now you are not assigning, right? If I assign this entire value to anyone, you assign 102. Look at here, PTR, I'm repeating, PTR means now 204. Star lagao, value at the location 204, 102. Is that here? Now don't confuse that. Whatever somebody thinking, intelligent fellows are thinking in a different way. Intelligent fellows are thinking in different way. Sir, पहले PTR को place करना, नहीं करना. You should not do that. Why? Because there's a post increment. Post increment is after that you have to increment PTR. PTR post increment. Post increment is always post increment. No change. First class also same post increment. Okay, this class also same post increment. It is not like first you are incrementing PTR. No. Okay, right. If you are assigning it to anyone, okay, so you assign what? 102. So now you are assigning that, you are not assigning that value to anyone, so it doesn't have any impact. अगर ये किसी को assign ही नहीं कर रहे हैं तो value किधर जा रहा है? हवा में जा रहा है. वैल्यू किधर जा रहा है? हवा में जा रहा है. सो किसी को दे ही नहीं रहे हो. इज दैट क्लियर? राइट. हाँ, अब बताओ. सो इसका मतलब व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट? ये स्टेटमेंट का मतलब इतना ही था. ओके, आप बताओ. ओके, इफ आई असाइन दिस, ओके, यू असाइन टू एनीवन. सो बस आपको बस असाइन तो नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो वैल्यू किधर जा रहा है? हवा में जा रहा है. Where is that value going? It is going in the air. So next, PTR plus plus. So you have to increment PTR later. When I increment PTR, so this becomes 208. So this pointer is no more. Now it is pointing to this one, 208. Okay. Now somebody thinking. So if this star is not given, if star is not given, so what is the output for our question? If star is not given, what is the output for our question? Same output. If the star is given, what is the output? Same output. Then why star is given? Why star is given? The star is given for confusing. Okay, star is given for confusing. So when you will have the effect of the star, स्टार का इफेक्ट कब होता था? अगर वो वैल्यू किसी को दे रहे तब जाके तुम्हारा स्टार का इफेक्ट पड़ता था. अगर वो वैल्यू किसी को दे रहे थे, असाइन कर रहे थे, इज इट? इफ यू आर असाइनिंग दैट वैल्यू टू समवन, देन इट विल हैव सम इंपैक्ट. बट नाउ यू आर नॉट असाइनिंग, सो इट इज नॉट हैविंग एनी इंपैक्ट. ओके, सो वेदर द स्टार इज गिवन और नॉट गिवन, सो दैट इज नॉट हैविंग एनी इफेक्ट फॉर अस. ओके, सो पीटीआर को इंक्रीमेंट करना है, तो पीटीआर इंक्रीमेंट किया 208. ओके, नेक्स्ट, नाउ पीटीआर माइनस पी. ओके, टेल मी, PTR minus P. PTR means what? 208 now. Okay, minus P, 200. So that is 8. So 8 divided by 4. How much is that? 2. Okay, that is this printf here. And star PTR minus A, same thing. Star PTR, value at the location PTR. PTR is a 208. Value at the location 208. How much is that? 104. So 104 minus 100. So how much is this? 4. So just 4 divided by 2 karo, that is 2. Because the size of the element is 2 bytes there. Size of the element is 2 bytes. Okay, you are dividing with 2. Next, double star PTR. Okay, PTR means 208. एक स्टार करे तो क्या होगा? 104. और एक स्टार कर रहा है और एक स्टार, value at the location 104 that is 30. Okay, so we'll print what 30. So PTR means what 208. एक स्टार कर रहा हूं, रिपीट कर रहा हूं, डबल स्टार PTR है ना, डबल स्टार PTR या PTR means 208. एक स्टार करो, value at the location 1 star, value at the location 208 104, one more star, value at the location 104 that is 30. That's it, clear. Okay, so next now understand this one also. Okay, look at here. Now think and tell me this is a pre-increment. Okay, same thing, unary operators associativity right to left. So same thing, if I assign this value to anyone, what is the value assign? So first, okay, same thing, first PTR you have to increment, the PTR first, because pre-increment, if I increment PTR, this becomes 212. Look at here, when that becomes 212, so now this is pointing to this one. Okay, right? Now it's okay, PTR increment kiya star. When you apply star, value at the location, okay, 212. How much is that? 106. So if I assign this entire value, to anyone, you assign 106, because first you increment PTR, because the pre-increment, first you increment PTR and that star will be okay assigned. Okay, that is the value at the location PTR 212. Okay, sorry, 212 is the PTR, value at the location 212 106. Okay, if I assign this to anyone, so that will give you what 106. Okay, right. So if I assign this to anyone, so it will print what? Okay, that will assign 106. Now you are not assigning anyone, so this value you are not assigning to anyone. So where it is going then? Okay, it is going in the air. You are not assigning anyone. किधर जा रहा है? वो हवा में जा रहा है. वो वैल्यू किसी को दे ही नहीं रहे. Is that clear? Right? So वो वैल्यू किधर जा रहा है? हवा में जा रहा है. Okay. Now remember, if I remove this star, the answer for our question remains same. Yes. If I remove this star, ये स्टार हटा दिए तो अपना क्वेश्चन का आंसर सेम रहेगा, सेम ही रहेगा. Is that clear? So बस इसका मतलब था कि वो PTR को इंक्रीमेंट करना चाह रहा है. Is just simply trying to increment the PTR. Okay, there is no impact of the star. Then why star is given? Because just to confuse. Okay, the star is given. Is that clear? Right. So okay, then when it will have an effect, अभी देखो ये स्टार का इफेक्ट कब होता था? ये स्टार का इफेक्ट कब होता था? अगर वो वैल्यू किसी को दे रहा है. If you are assigning this value to anyone, then the star will have the impact. But now you are not assigning to anyone, so it is not having any effect. Okay, fine. So that is clear, right? Next, now third printf PTR minus P. Okay, same thing. Okay, PTR minus P. What is PTR? Same, 212 minus 200, that is 12. So that is 12 divided by 4, that is 3. That is the first printf. Next, star PTR minus P. Okay, so minus A. Same, star PTR. Okay, star PTR means 212, value at the location 212. So that's 106. 106 minus 100, that is 6 here. That is 6. Okay, here size of the element is 2, so you divided by 3. Okay, so divided by 2, so that answer is 3. Okay, right. Next, double star PTR. Tell me, double star PTR. PTR means 212. एक स्टार करे तो 106, दूसरा स्टार करे तो क्या होगा 40. Right. Okay, next, now this is having interesting. The last one is okay, interesting. Just listen here. Last one if you observe, okay, see this here, last one, okay, plus star PTR. So all are unary operators, associativity right to left. Now star PTR, first you apply star PTR. Listen carefully. Star PTR means now how much? 212. Star PTR, value at the location 212. Value at the location 212 को जाके place करना. Okay, star PTR, you need to go to the star PTR and there you need to apply place. Now tell me, PTR means now how much? PTR means 212. Star PTR means what? 106. Star PTR, first you apply this star PTR. Star PTR को जाके place करना. Star PTR को जाके place करना. PTR means 212. Star PTR 106. 106 को place करेंगे. If you increment this, so this becomes how much here? 108. When this becomes 108, this pointer is no more. Now it is pointing to 108. So that is how it will become. That is how it will become. Is that here? So if I assign this entire value okay, to 108. Okay, if I enter this assign value, so what is that you assign? 108 assign karoge. So now you are not assigning anyone, so it is not having any effect. So किधर जा रहा है value? हवा में जा रहा है, simple. So right, next. Okay, so PTR minus P, tell me PTR value is what? 212. 212 minus okay, P 200. So this is 12 only. So now tell me, so that's divided by size of the element 3. So next, now star PTR minus A, star PTR value at the location 212. How much is that? Okay, star PTR value at the location 212, that is 108. So 108, so minus 100. So minus 100, that is 8. So this is 8. So 8 divided by 2, size of the element, okay, 4. Okay, next double star PTR, double star PTR. Now PTR means 212, एक star करे तो 108. Look at here, value at the location 212, 108. और एक star apply करो, value at the location 108. That is how much here? 50. Okay, right. So I'm just giving the final answer, okay, in a single box, 1 1, okay, just for the clarity. So 1 1, okay, 20 first one. So second one 2 2 30, correct? Yes or no? Okay, and the third one so 3 3, okay, 40, and the fourth one is 3 4 50. So this is the answer. This is the answer. So I'm writing in a single box. So copy everything carefully from the board. Now check how many of you got it correct. What is this Ravish Danga star PTR minus A? PTR and A is not pointing to same array. Please explain this PTR. Okay, PTR, okay, is this one. Okay, star PTR. You need to think about star PTR. Star PTR. Okay, PTR is pointing to 212. Right, a star PTR means what? Value at the location 212. That is 108. So this 108 is pointing to this array and A is also pointing to this array. Now 108 and A both are pointing to same array. Star PTR and A both are pointing to same array. Yes, sir. Yeah, Ravish, I think now you are okay. Ravish, is that clear beta now? No, Ujjwal, that is the post increment is always post increment. It will not increment at that time. बाद में ही increment होगा. Remember, star PTR and A both are pointing to same thing. Right. वो जिसको point कर रहा है, you can divide with star PTR or A. Both are size is same only. Star PTR and A both are pointing to same array. What is the size of that element? 2 bytes. So you divide. ये क्या है? तब जब 106 से 108 हुआ है, वो स्टोर क्यों किया है? सिद्धार्थ सोनी, वो स्टोर क्यों किया है? कहाँ पे वो स्टोर क्यों किया है? बिकॉज दैट इज हैविंग असाइनमेंट। ओके, प्री इंक्रीमेंट मतलब वो असाइनमेंट रहेगा ना बेटा, असाइनमेंट रहेगा। सिद्धार्थ सोनी, दैट इज असाइनमेंट। प्री इंक्रीमेंट एंड पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट विल कजन असाइनमेंट, असाइनमेंट है तो वैल्यू चेंज होगा। And next, Snehash is bombing. Why star PTR is not incrementing P? Okay, it will not increment P. Okay, post increment is on the PTR. Snehash is bombing. जो तुम सोच रहे ऐसा नहीं होगा. Whatever you are thinking, it is not going to happen like that. Post increment is on the PTR. Don't confuse. And next, somebody is having doubt. Yes. Star PTR minus A. So PTR and A is not pointing to same array. Please explain this. Ravish, I think now it's clear. PTR and A is not pointing to same array, but star PTR and A. PTR is PTR and A not pointing to same array, but star PTR and A both pointing to same array. Okay. And what is this? Ujjwal. Then also PTR will increment later. PTR बाद में increment होगा. Ujjwal. पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट इज पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट, सेम थिंग. व्हाई यू आर कंफ्यूजिंग? पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट मतलब क्या है? वो लाइन में इंक्रीमेंट नहीं होना. पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट मींस इन दैट लाइन इट शुड नॉट इंक्रीमेंट. सर व्हेन वी डिवाइड बाय साइज ऑफ एलिमेंट, सो द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट और सेकंड एलिमेंट. Rashmi Vinod Patil, okay, she is asking like when you are dividing with the size of the element, the first element or second element, remember both are pointing to same array, element size is same, star PTR size is also same, A size is also same, because both are pointing to same array. Inside that array element is same. Rashmi, समझ में आया बेटा? Is this clear? क्या क्वेश्चन पूछते यार? देव कह रहा सर PTR माइनस ए विल बी रॉन्ग ना. यस, PTR माइनस ए करेंगे तो गलत होगा, बिकॉज PTR मीन्स इट इज पॉइंटेड टू डिफरेंट, A मीन्स इट इज पॉइंटेड टू डिफरेंट array. Okay, your friend is asking good question. Right? Okay, now tell me PTR minus A. PTR minus A. If I say this printf, this is allowed or not allowed? PTR minus A. This is allowed or not allowed? PTR is pointing to what? PTR is pointing to what? This array. And A is pointing to what? This array. देखो PTR यहाँ पे है और A तुम्हारा यहाँ पे. So both are pointing to different array. Both are pointing to a different array. This is not allowed. Yeah. Good. What is this? Yeah, Dev Kaira, I think now you are okay. Fine. Where is that? Yeah. So I think all your doubts clear. Nehash is Bomik. Okay, that both are okay same if you are not assigning to anyone. PTR plus plus and star PTR plus plus both are same if you are not assigning to anyone. To be Goel, please explain. Star plus plus PTR once. I think now it is clear. Shubhi Goel, first you increment PTR plus plus. फिर से समझा दो. स्टार PTR क्या we are not assigning that. But if we are not assigning in that case, so P plus plus and plus plus P both are same. Yes, exactly. Very good. Annu, very good. Annu, if you are not assigning to anyone, so P plus plus and plus plus P both are same. And Vaibhav is asking, Vaibhav, that both are same only. PTR को बाद में इंक्रीमेंट करना ऐसा नहीं होगा. तुम जैसा सोच रहा है ऐसा नहीं होगा. If you have a doubt, execute the program. What is this? Shubhi Goel. Shubhi Goel, what is your doubt? PTR, star PTR plus plus. You are asking star PTR plus plus. Post increment on the PTR. Post increment is on the PTR. That's it. PTR is just a pointer and P is an array. Pankaj. What is this? PTR is just a pointer. P is also a pointer. PTR is also a pointer and P is also a pointer. Arrow mark क्या लिखा red color में? Pankaj Walecha. What is that written in the red color? P is pointing to where? Zeroth element. PTR is also pointing to what? That array. Both are pointing to same array. PTR and P both are pointing to same array. Diagram समझ में नहीं आ रहा? Shubhi Goyal, I explained that. Post increment on the PTR. PTR को बाद में increment करना. That's it. जैसा तुम सोचते ऐसा नहीं होगा. Don't think in your way. Post increment is on the PTR. Post increment is same post increment. In the first class also I told the same post increment. Now I am also saying the same post increment. There is no change. If anybody copying, just copy that. Okay, you are having only confusion in this. I think somebody is having confusion in this. In this, why you are having confusion? This is the pre-increment. Pre-increment means what? PTR should be incremented immediately now, and then you take the star. Okay, that place you apply again star. After incrementing PTR, then you apply star. So here, what is this one here? First you take a PTR star. Later you increment PTR. So if you are assigning, then you have effect. Okay. Now remember, just listen here, small important point. If you are not assigning to anyone, okay, P plus plus, simple I am saying, okay, P plus plus and plus plus P, both are same. If you are not assigning to anyone, so both are same only. So यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि P को इंक्रीमेंट करो, यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि P को इंक्रीमेंट करो. अगर असाइन नहीं कर रहे तो सेम थिंग ओनली, राइट? हाँ, बट इफ यू आर असाइनिंग टू एनीवन देन यू हैव इफेक्ट. अगर असाइन करे तो यहाँ पे क्या करोगे? P को असाइन करोगे और P को इंक्रीमेंट बाद में करोगे, और यहाँ पे इसको असाइन करो तो पहले इंक्रीमेंट करके असाइन करोगे. दैट इज द डिफरेंट. फर्स्ट क्लास ओनली आई टोल्ड दिस. Yeah, Snehashish, I think now it is clear. Snehashish Bhumika. Sir, PTR is a variable and it is pointing to the address of the value, but star PTR is pointing to a particular value at that. What is your doubt you are asking? PTR is a variable. Okay, it is pointing to, PTR is pointing to an integer address. Integer address value. What is that integer address value? Star PTR is pointing that particular value. Your question is misleading. क्या पूछ रहा है वो? समझ नहीं आ रहा है. What you are asking? Snehashish, what is your doubt? Snehashish Bomik, no idea. I think you understood. Very clear I explained. Still you are having doubt. Right. So many small doubts, everything will clear. Right. I think now it is okay. I think now you understood. Snehashish Bomik, you understood beta? Yeah. Anybody copying? Shall I remove this? So let's move on to the next question. Okay, Gaurav Kumar, right. Very good question. I will answer that. Okay, and then what will happen? Okay, clear. Okay. So your friend is asking very good question. Huh? Look at here. Your friend is asking very good question. Star PTR plus plus. Listen here. Star PTR plus plus. Okay, he is asking doubt. Listen here. Star PTR plus plus. Okay, what is your friend's doubt? Okay, sir, you said unary operator associativity is what? Unary operator associativity right to left. So when you say right to left, so first you have to say PTR increment karo. Afterwards you have to say star. This is your friend doubt. Unary operator associativity right to left. Yes, excellent. That is correct. And your friend is saying, okay, when you say PTR plus plus, RPTR plus plus, so you have to increment PTR. Okay, fine. If that is the case, then what is the use of post increment? What is the use of post increment? Is that clear? See, remember, post increment means it is having two statements inside. Two statements inside. There is a assignment, and there is a increment. Okay, and this is a post increment. Post increment is having two works. Post increment having two things. The assignment, first job, second job is increment. Now tell me, pre increment is having what? Pre increment. Pre increment is having how many jobs? Pre increment. Okay, very bad. I'm explaining very small things. Pre increment is also having two things. What are the first job? Increment. Okay, second job, assignment. Hey Bhagwan. Huh? Right. Now tell me, okay, now your doubt is, sir, unary operator is associativity is right to left, then why you are not, okay, incrementing PTR? No, look at here, unary operator is having what? Associativity right to left. So I am doing the first job. First job is done. Assignment is done. This assignment is done, and the later second work will be done. So unary operator associativity right to left. So first work I am doing, unary operator is executed, assignment is done, and later you increment, okay, increment the PTR. And the pre increment also having two works, increment and assignment. So first you increment and later you assign. Is that here? Okay, right, this is the meaning of this. So unary operator associative right to left, your friend is asking valid doubt. When you say associative right to left, पहले PTR को तो complete करना है ना, complete नहीं करना है. This is having two works, assignment and increment. Assignment is done. Okay, increment will be later. So if you do like that, then what is the post increment? Meaning of the post increment is what? Post increment का मतलब क्या है? कुछ है नहीं. I think now it's clear. ये कौन पूछा था? Right. Okay, so I explained this. I think maximum, okay, maximum clarity with good explanation I gave. If you are still not understood, read the textbook or execute the program. Execute the program. I think now it is clear. So I gave the best possible explanation. Many students, everyone is understood. Only one, two students are troubling me. Very bad. ऐसा रहना है, एक बार बोल दिया तो ऐसा पकड़ लेना. क्या है? प्री इंक्रीमेंट पोस्ट इंक्रीमेंट समझा रहा हूं मैं. Just like you are like a north pole and I am like a south pole, there is a attachment होना चाहिए. Okay, just if I say like this and you have to catch like this. Is that clear? Pre increment post increment also I am explaining. Right, what is this? Okay, it is okay. Copy the next question. Many students give wrong answer in the previous question, so at least you try to understand in this question. Praveen Kumar, is your doubt clear now? Was so post increment slower because it copies then increments, whereas pre increment we modify the original value, so we don't need. Yeah, Praveen Kumar, you are still having doubt in pre increment, post increment. Read from the textbook or execute the program. Okay, right? Okay, and next, I think all the doubts clear now. Shubhi Goel, is your doubt clear now? Shubhi Goel, I said whatever you are assuming that is not going to happen. It will not work like that. Then again you are asking same thing. Okay, so I think now everyone doubts clear. Move on to the next question. Praveen Kumar, you understood? Are you still having doubt? If you still have a doubt, then I will not be happy if you are still having doubt. You are taking too much time for only one question. Now you must speed up this. सॉल्व हो गया सबका? हेलो, वॉइस इज कमिंग राइट? हेलो हेलो, हेलो, audio is coming, just give the comment. Audio is coming? Yes. Okay, okay. So somebody is saying it is not coming, so I just wanted to verify. तो हो गया ना सबका आंसर? राइट, ओके, या ओके, वेरी गुड. हाँ, सॉल्व किए सब लोग? ओके, हेलो, ओके, राइट. कॉपी किए, सॉल्व किए, हो गया सॉल्व करना? ओके, ओके, थैंक यू. राइट, सॉल्व हो गया? वेट करो, अभी देखते कितने लोगों का करेक्ट हुआ, सही हुआ. विद्याभूषण सॉल्व किया? Yeah, actually when you are solving the question, I will maintain silence. Rita Majumdar, what is that your answer? You also giving wrong answer. Everyone is solved or not solved? Just give the comment. Shall I wait? If anybody is solving, then I will wait. Okay. So please understand here. So let's try to solve this first. I think diagram is matched for everyone, right? So double star PTR plus same thing here. Okay, I explained the same thing. PTR plus PTR is a PTR plus a post increment. Afterwards you increment PTR. Now tell me, if I assign this to anyone, what you will assign? Double star PTR only you will assign. Double star PTR only you will assign. Is that clear? If I assign this to anyone, अगर किसी को assign कर रहे हैं तो डबल स्टार पीटीआर को असाइन करोगे. अब बताओ, पीटीआर इज हैविंग व्हाट 200. एक स्टार अप्लाई करो, वैल्यू एट द लोकेशन 200 104. और एक स्टार अप्लाई करो, वैल्यू एट द लोकेशन 1042. ओके, इफ आई असाइन दिस वैल्यू टू एनीवन, If I assign this entire value to anyone, what you will assign? 2. Look at here, because PTR is having 200. एक star apply करो, value at the location 200, 104. Value at the location 104, that is 2. If I assign this to anyone, you assign this to, right? But you are not assigning, so okay, it is not having any effect. So what is the use of this double star? ये double star क्यों दिया है? Okay, आपको confuse करने के लिए दिया है. Okay, just for confusion, this double star is given. If I don't give any double star here, the answer remains same. Yes, the answer will be same. Okay. So now look at it. So double star is given just for confusion. So only thing is a PTR you should increment. So if you increment the PTR, so this becomes 204. Now this pointer is no more. It is pointing to this one. Okay. It is pointing to 204. Is this clear for everyone? Right. So next, now tell me the first printf, first one here. Okay. PTR minus P. Okay. So I'm writing here PTR minus P. What is PTR? 204. Minus P is 200, same thing. So this is 4, so 4 divided by 4, that is the 1. Okay, the first one will be what? 1. Okay, and next star PTR minus A. Star PTR, tell me star PTR, value at the location PTR is 204, value at the location 204, 102. So same thing, 102 minus A. So that is 2 here, or that is 2 by 2 karoge, so 1. Okay, star PTR minus A. And double star PTR, okay, same thing. Okay, PTR means 204. एक star करे तो क्या होगा? 102. दो star करे तो 1. So that is 1. So the first answer will be 111. First printf answer will be 111. Okay, second. Now this is interesting. This is interesting. Listen here. So many people are having confusion, right? So don't confuse. Okay. So if you are having this one, okay, star plus star PTR. Okay, unary operators, associativity right to left. Now tell me, if I assign this value to anyone, what you are going to assign? First PTR ko star karo, Okay, PTR means 204. Value at the location 204. Listen carefully when I am explaining. Okay, PTR को star करो, right? PTR को star करो. Value at the location 204, 102. Okay, 102 को क्या करना? Plus. If I say plus, so this becomes 104, and this pointer is no more. It is pointing to 104. Okay, and next, और एक star करो. Value at the location 104. How much is that? 2. If I assign this to anyone, so what you will assign? If I assign this to anyone, you will assign 2. But you are not assigning to anyone. So this is not having any effect. So you are not having, okay, any effect. Okay, you are not having any effect. Is this clear for everyone? Right. So, okay, understand here. So, अभी देखो ये star क्यों दिया? ये star निकाले तो same answer होगा अपना? Yes, sir. Even if you remove this star, the value answer will be same for us. So understand here, ये star क्यों दिया? Why this star is given? Just for, okay, just for confusion. Now second one, PTR minus P. So PTR value is what? 204 minus 200. That is the, okay, same thing. PTR value is what? 204 only. PTR value 204. 204 minus, okay, P means what? 200. Okay, shall I write that clearly? So A means it is pointing to this. P means it is pointing to this. I already wrote, right? So PTR means same thing. 204 PTR value change nahi hua. PTR minus P. P means what? 200. Same thing, 4. So this is 4 divided by 4. 1 only, right? And the second one, star PTR minus A. Star PTR, value at the location PTR. PTR means 204. PTR means 204. Value at the location 204, 104. So 104 minus A, 100. So that is 4. So this is 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Because size of the element is 2 there. Is that here? Because 104 and 100 both are pointing to this array. So what is the size of element here? 2 bytes. So divided with 2. So double star PTR. Okay, look at here. So एक star करे तो इधर, और दो star करे तो इधर. So that is 2 here. So the first printf is what? 111. Second one 122. Next. Now understand here. Okay, यहाँ पे you will understand. Okay, what is your doubt? Abhishek Das. Now you will understand your doubt. Okay, look at here. So here you have to say plus a double star PTR. So unary operator associated right to left. now what is going to happen ना, ptr को डबल स्टार करो, वहां जाके प्लेस प्लेस करना है, इज दैट क्लियर? सो ptr को डबल स्टार करो, ptr मींस 204, एक स्टार करो, एक स्टार करे तो 1 स्टार, इफ यू अप्लाई value at the location 204 104, if I apply one more star, value at the location 104, that is 2. Okay, again you say place place, so this value will change to what? 3. Is that clear? So here, okay, so here that value will change to 3 here. Okay, so if I assign this value, if I assign this to any value, okay, to anyone, so you assign what? 3. So you are not assigning to anyone, so it is not having any effect. So that value changed to 3. And next ptr minus p, so the third printf, so ptr minus p, ptr is what? Same thing only, 20 minus 204. So here size of the element is 4 divided by 4. Star ptr minus a, star ptr value at the location 204 104. So 104 minus a 100, okay, that is 4. So 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Size of the element is 2. And double star ptr x, okay, 204 के एक स्टार लगाओ, 204 के एक स्टार लगे तो क्या होगा? 104. And again one more star, value at the location 104. How much is that? 3. How much is this? 3. Okay, so that is 3. Okay, so what is the answer? So right here 1 1 1, okay, 1 2 2 and 1 2 3. So this is the answer. So I think how many of you got correct? Just check it out. So how it is 104? Because it is changed now, beta, right? So here it is changed. Where is 104? You are asking? Huh? Star ptr 104. Okay, look at your value at the location 204. Mahbub Ali, value at the location 204. How much is this? 104. Because this value changed, right? ये value change हो गया ना. यहाँ पे क्या किए थे आप? यहाँ पे क्या किए थे? स्टार ptr में जाके प्लेस प्लेस किया ना, वैल्यू चेंज हो गया था यहाँ पे. तो दिस बिकेम 102 से 104 हो गया. Abhishek Das, your doubt clear? Mahbub Ali, your doubt clear बेटा? महबूब अली अभी समझ में आया? सेकंड प्रिंटफ, सेकंड प्रिंटफ कहाँ है? ये वाला. हाँ राइट, वही तो 104 कैसे आया? वैल्यू एट द लोकेशन 204, 104 ही तो है. दिस वैल्यू चेंज्ड, राइट? 102 और 104 हो गया ना बेटा. कैसे हो गया? यहाँ पे स्टार पीटीआर को प्लेस प्लेस किया था. ओके, पीटीआर मींस व्हाट? 204. स्टार पीटीआर मींस व्हाट? इससे पहले 102 का था. 102 को प्लेस प्लेस किया, प्लेस प्लेस किया, तो ये 102 को प्लेस प्लेस करे तो ये पॉइंटर है, इसको पॉइंट कर रहा है, तो इसको पॉइंट करे तो 2 बाइट साइज है, तो 2 बाइट इंक्रीमेंट करे तो 104 होगा ना. Yes, Shubhi Goel is now saying, sir, my doubt is also clear. So fine. So I think Mahbub Ali, just give the comment. You understood, beta? Right. So it's okay, right? I'll give the next question, the last question. Last question I'm not going to explain. Last question I'm not going to explain. Okay, just I'm giving just to speed up. I'm just giving this question to speed up your calculation. Note down the next question. Third question. I'm not going to explain this. I'll directly give only answer. Remember, third question. Note down the third question. Okay. इतना slow करे तो नहीं चलेगा. Third question I will give only answer. Two questions I explained. Okay. Note down the third question. Integer a of 5. Take the next question. This is having 4 printfs. So just make the proper diagram. A plus 4, A plus 3, A plus 1, A plus 2, A. So double star PTR. Fine. All the next question. Speed up. This question I am not going to explain. I will give only answer. I will give. So you need to solve. Okay, you need to solve this question. So now the time is 8:23. Okay, 8:20. So let's take. You solve this for 10 minutes. Okay, इधर सुनो 8:30 तक इसको solve करो. Okay, solving the question for 10 minutes. And next 8:32, 8:50 break. Okay, only 10 minutes break today. Okay, today only 10 minutes break. Okay, every day I'll change to only 10 minutes break. So 8:32, 8:40 break. Okay, otherwise 15 minutes break. Let's take 15 minutes break. 8:45 tak break. So break for 15 minutes. Solve this for 10 minutes and okay, break for 15 minutes. 8:30 to 8:45. So I will come back at 8:45 and I will give the key solution. Only after I will give only answer. Right.